Hi everyone. Today we're going to look at how to manually input data into R. Before we continue, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so by hitting the subscription button below. Turn on the notification bell to get instant notification once new video is being uploaded. Also, if you find this video helpful, kindly give a thumbs up and feel free to drop your comments in the comment section. Let's get started. The first thing we need to know is that this part of the R Studio is where we write our script. This is our environment, this is our console, and this part here is where we have the files, the plots for our plots, the packages, the help menu, viewer, and presentation as well. Now let us see how we can manually input data into R. We are going to make use of the C function, which is the combine function. This function helps to combine items into one single file. For example, if I have age and I have the following age of group of students as 25, 30, 35, and 40, I can use the C command here to combine them as one. Now, follow me as I do this. If you're on your system, kindly input these numbers, or you can input any numbers of your choice. So we click Ctrl Enter. So you can see here on our console that after running it here, it is appearing on our console. And when you look at the environment, you see it is saved there. Now let's go to character vector. Let's say for names, and these are the names of the individuals we have just imputed their age. We are also going to use the C function here to combine them into one. For writing strings such as names, we are going to be using this. We are going to be using these quotes here. So Alice, you see Alice is in quotes, comma, Bob is in quotes, Charlie is in quotes, and David is in quotes. So for writing string variables, we are going to be placing them inside a quote. Now we run this, and you can see as well in the environment it is saved. Now also in the console it is appearing there. Now if you want to write a description of a particular code, we use here this hash sign telling R that this particular line is not part of the code we are going to run. The next is to input status: true, false, true, true. So these are logical statements. So let's do that. Ctrl Enter. When you're done, we are going to now print out these various items we have saved in R. So by using the print function for ages, names, and status. So you hit Ctrl Enter for them all, and once you do that on the console, you see the results here. You see that for names and as well the status as well. So this is how you can do that. Another way we can do this is by creating a data frame. Alright, so we are going to create a data frame with different data types. We have for strings, variables, we have for numbers, numerals, and as well for logical statements. So in doing that, we are going to use, let's say I have a group of students, and I'll be saving these items under the variable name students. So after that, I'll write the code for that using our data frame. So it will be data.frame, then you open your parentheses, then you include the first column, which is name, and name consists of Alice, Bob, and Charlie. Remember, for string variables, we use the quote, double quote. Now after doing that, you have a comma, you go for age equal to, so this equal here is telling you that these items here fall under age. So there are lists of items under age. So here we also use the combine equal score, their score, and whether they pass or not. So having done that, we click Ctrl Enter. So you can see here on our environment that it is saved. So we're having students. Now you can see that these students here is not just like this our values, because these values gives us a direct it gives us a direct value for ages, direct value for names, and direct value for status. But the student here contains more than one variable. Okay, and so that is why you are seeing here as data. So to print out our data, we just control enter print student. So printing student, it will give us this result here on the console. Alright, so now let's go to the next one. The next one here is to create how to create a 3x3 matrix. Alright, so with numbers from 1 to 9. So in doing that, we'll use the matrix function, and we'll be saving this under the variable name my underscore matrix. Open parentheses. This is 1 column 9, telling us that telling R that we're going to be having numbers from 1 to 9. End row is equal to 3. So here we're telling R that the number of rows will be 3. By row equal to true. Here we are telling R that our numbers will be read by row. Now if we don't want that, then by row would be false, and R would read the number from column wise. So let's look at it and see how it's going to look like. So for the first one, I'll click Ctrl Enter. So it's saved. Now I would print this to see how the results will look like. So from here you would see that the numbers are read row wise. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let us make by row to be false and see how it's going to look like. So by row, Ctrl Enter this, and let me print this. Alright, so look at the results for this. So you see the results here. R have read our data column wise. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 instead of the other way around. So we can also create a list using of different data types. Okay, so now for the first one, instead of doing the first one here just one by one like we did here, we can create a list and just have them done once. So we have a list for names, a list for score, and pass equal true. So now let's just do this and print our list. So you see we're having Alice, we're having the age of Alice is 25, we're having the scores, and we're having pass equal to true. So this gives us an instant answer, or gives us an instant outlook of our data. Now we're having defining our for categorical variables. So categorical variables are simply variables that have other levels. They have other levels. For example, gender is male and female. We have other categorical variables that has level. Okay, so now to do this, we save it under the variable name gender, and using the factor here to tell R that this is a categorical variable. Alright, so we can print this, and it is displaying here in our console, telling the levels here we have in female and male. So this is where I'm going to be stopping. Now if you look at this global environment here, you would see that we're having values are straight, they are straightforward. Okay, so here the values for age is imputed under these values. Now when we are having variable, when we are having items saved in the variable, you see they are displayed here and in the data view. Now alright, so this is where we are going to be ending this tutorial for today. In our next tutorial, we're going to look at how to import data from other sources into R. Thank you.